grown up bitch looking like Salute, not that booty. I need that, I need that, I need that blue white bitch on Depop, chillin' teapot, 2 left feet, them Reeboks. Shawty did freelance, now she a free thought. Shoulda never let that bitch alone with my seat. My set a bitch skip hip poppin' in my Reeboks, talking about a detox, pussy like a beatbox. All grown up bitch looking like Salute, not that booty. I need that, I need that, I need that blue white bitch on Depop, chillin' teapot, 2 left feet, them Reeboks. Shawty did freelance, now she a free thought. Shoulda never let that bitch alone with my seat. My set a bitch skip hip poppin' in my Reeboks, talking about a detox, pussy like a beatbox. All grown up bitch looking like Salute, not that booty. Could have been certain.
It is the stuff of dreams. We are minutes away from this momentous contest for what is arguably the greatest prize in the beautiful game. So quite a contest we have in store. Just listen to the noise level from the stands. So the two starting lineups. What are we to expect in this final?
Look, we can only hope for a final that will be free-flowing and end-to-end and highly entertaining, but fear of defeat can often dominate emotions, so don't be surprised if it gets nervy and tense.
With a delicate ball. Floats one over. Good idea, just poorly executed. Pushes it out wide. And he has been fouled there. Well, that looks like a final warning, still no card. Brings it forward. Tries to stroke it through. He's made sure that that won't get through. Keeper's got good distance on that. Did really well to intervene and dispel the growing danger. That's offside. Yes, it is. Hoists it high. Keeper's ball. Aimed long and direct. It's a brilliant interception.
Well, what was required then was a little more patience. He didn't have to cross it so early.
Looks to dink one in. Up for a throw. Lobs it in gently. Tries lifting it over. Oh, good interception. Tries a through ball.
Well, he rushed into that and didn't give anyone a chance to get on the end of it.
Alexandro concedes a free kick for that. It's not taken him long, and that's going to be a booking. It's a great ball. Turns and goes back. Cut out in the nick of time. Clears it out of harm's way. I think a cautious start from both teams. And the assistant referee has his flag raised for offside.
Look, all it needs now is a slightly later run beyond that defence and the flag will stay down. It's a move that looks very promising, and of course the timing is absolutely key.
He spotted the run and played him through. Good defending, he knew he had to stop it right there. Looks like a good ball through. It's been intercepted, and that will come to nothing. Looking to shoot! Goal! Brazil! Could that be the start of something big? He was urged to shoot, and he duly delivered.
And that's what the game is all about. Find space and finish, but we have to credit the passer to pick him out.
Brazil give themselves the perfect start. Can they build on it?
Well, Peter, the emphasis should now switch to winning it, rather than even thinking about losing it.
It's a good-looking cross. And back out it comes. In it goes!
Unbelievable.
Hot knife through butter. They have done it again. That's wonderfully done. Crisp hit, true finish.
Look, volleys can be worked on and improvements can be made, but in the moment it takes timing and balance to catch the perfect spot on the ball to produce brilliance like that. That is absolutely magnificent.
Brazil had a couple of goals without reply. It's 2-0.
Well, that second goal has given them so much more command and confidence now, and they should be able to take it on from here and either add to their lead or close it out. Surely they'll manage one or the other.
more.
Unbelievable.
And they are disappearing out of sight. You're going to have to go an awful long way to see a goal better than that at this or any time of year.
Well, the fact that the service was quick always makes it harder for defenders, but that finish was textbook.
Three without reply. This is becoming a stroll. Gets it back. Deftly done. Marquinhos was not to be moved. Looks to slip it through. Gets into some space. Goes for the cross. No, that's not the ball he wanted. Now the pass. Well played, he saw that coming. Marquinhos pumps it forwards. Has he found his man? Could try cutting inside here. Russia are 3 down and sinking. Passes it through. Now here's the through ball. Caught offside that time.
Just a little more precision, and that longer pass and run in behind will come off very nicely. The understanding is very good, but the execution can't quite match up. Not yet, at least.
Looks like a good ball through. Just deflected over the goal line for a corner.
Look, there are some very good headers of a ball in this team now, and they'll be demanding the right delivery to give them a chance to go at this.
Away from immediate danger. Good clearance and very necessary. Well positioned to make that interception. Goes direct to the front line, cuts it out. Big chance here. Sticks in a foot to win it back. The defence got the better of him this time, but I'm sure he'll go again. And he's made certain that won't get through. And that's put paid to a promising move. Defenders on the back foot. Tries to get it forward quickly. And he's onside. Played it again. Goalkeeper's ball. Out to the left it goes. Lovely bit of skill. Dinks one in. Who's going to make this theirs? The ball needed to be better there, it's a wasted chance. It's come loose. He is not one readily to admit defeat. Don't be surprised if he tries that again. Russia are still behind as we reach out for half-time. Now the pass. Chance to shoot! And through to the goalkeeper.
That's good defence, plain and simple, good defence. They refuse to allow it to
thread it through. Really didn't have enough to concern the defence. Tries a long pass towards the front. Looks to slip it through. Surely a shot! Whose ball? Who's going to get that? Well, that's where he wants it. Tries a through ball. Looks to slip it through. Spoon forward. Doesn't get the pass he's looking for. Tries a through ball. In with a header! Oh, that is an awful miss.
Well, that's the kind of break that can do a lot of damage. It just lacked the finish to be a great counter-attacking strike. It was so direct.
It is a poor kick by the keeper, being intercepted. Oh, well intercepted, really alert to the danger. Now the pass. Now here's the through ball. He's dealt with that well. Goes long. Well, there's the whistle. The first half of the final has flown by. Half-time in the final, Jim. How do you read it?
Well, I just hope they've got a plan B, because the second half is going to need an injection of a few new ideas. They've been lacklustre and sluggish in that first half, and it needs much more from the whole side.
So, 45 minutes to turn it round. Russia saved by a real stroke of luck there. It just fell kindly.
Just when it was all looking a little promising too. He miscontrols as the counter-attack seemed to have good momentum. He's just got to shake it off now and put it down as a rare slip-up.
No way through there. Marquinhos passes it through. Pumps it upfield. Tries the route one option. Chip through. He's in space and looking for options. And the flag has stayed down. Firmly met. Plays a clever pass. Can he find a finish now? He's gone for it! That really should have hit the net.
Well, that's an illustration of how good they are on the break. I mean, all the pace and power needed to go at it with real vigour then.
In for a header! No, he didn't quite meet it right.
Yeah, with him being under pressure from a couple of opponents, I thought he showed real determination to get some sort of attempt at goal, and we have to give him credit at least for that. They've come out of the dressing room firing on all cylinders now. We could be in for quite a second half here.
Forward it goes. Hurtles into the tackle. Some excellent tackling here, and that one a perfect example. Tries to stroke it through. Done very well to intervene. Goes long and forward. Who's going to make this theirs? Steered out wide. It's a loose ball. Here comes another cross. Yeah, he's offering an apology for that. He needed to deliver a better ball. Can he put it away? This could fall anywhere. Spoon forward. That's a foul. Free kick's been given.
Well, what goes through a player's head at times like that is a mystery to me.
No question, that's a foul. Like a good ball through. He's scored! More and more and more and more! They are running riot! Perfect placement, the one place the keeper couldn't reach.
Now that's what I call finishing, right in the corner. He knew instinctively who was where and didn't need to waste any time weighing things up. That's a cracking goal.
Second of the game, and an eye now for the hat-trick. Brazil totally rampant here. Plays it out to the wing. That always looked inevitable. The defence dealt with that really well. Out to the left it goes. Lobs it in gently. Marquinhos battles to win it back. And it's Alexandro. Now here's the through ball. And that's out of reach. To get it forward quickly. Looking cross-field, changing the point of attack. Brazil get it back again. They've done it! Well, just another one to add to what has already been an incredible haul.
Yeah, by the looks of it, there may be still more to come.
Brazil tear their opponents apart once again. They are utterly ruthless. Passes it through. Now here's the through ball. And the header! It wasn't a great header in the end.
Yeah, not only do they hit fast on the counter-attack, Peter, but they show terrific effort and desire in getting forward in good numbers.
Well, they are working very hard to get it wide now, Jim.
Yeah, that's true.
And is that how you're seeing it?
Yeah, I think they've decided to concentrate on working the flanks to help the production line. It's where the room is.
Not the worst cross in the world, but still room for improvement. Plays it out to the flank. Played out to the right. Tries a through ball. Now here's the through ball. Marquinhos boots it upfield. Well positioned to make that interception. Looks to slip it through. It's come through and he's had a quick look inside. Knocks it towards the front. And that's clear cut, it's a free kick. Aimed forward. Good challenge, he just stood firm. It's a long forward pass. Now the pass. Well played, he saw that coming. Russia haven't yet dipped into their subs. Did well to step in there, that was more than necessary. Tries a through ball. The ball has crossed the line and it's a throw. He got amongst the goals here and now he takes his leave.
Look, you can only give your all, and he's delivered in that regard, and I think the manager has probably just spotted now a little tiredness creeping in, and, you know, if that's the case, then, you know, he's doing the right thing.
Some good work on the right flank. Now, what's next? That a foul? Yes, the referee's given it. Too long, and over the line. Into the channel. He slid it through. Turns and goes back. How about it? Really well taken goal. What about that, Jim Beglin?
Yeah, it looks simple, Peter, but it requires intelligent use of space and good understanding to pull it off.
Russia look as though they're about to make a change. Russia grab a goal, but it's hard to see it as anything much more than a consolation. Tries to dink it in. Oh, well intercepted, really alert to the danger. Get a throw in. That's a foul. Simple decision for the referee. And the referee has shown him a yellow card. Where to from here? Crosses it in. It's there! That is a fine goal, really efficiently done.
Well, look, it's often the timing of the jump that dictates what you can do with any header, and if you get it slightly wrong, then you'll struggle, but that was beautifully met, it really was.
When the manager called on him, he was only too happy to repay that favour.
Well, the instruction from the manager would have been, go on and make yourself a nuisance and see if you can snatch a goal. Mission accomplished.
Russia playing for pride here, the match surely beyond them. Tries lifting it over. Oh, good interception. The referee's awarded a free kick. It's well blocked and back out it comes. Good defending, albeit from an unexpected source.
Well, they say that your front lads should be that first line of stopping the opposition, and I think he's taken it to another level with his desire to get back and help everyone out.
Battles to win it back. Aimed long and direct. Played out to the wing. It's a throw in. There's going to be a change here. There's a man waiting to come on.
Yeah, their position is a dominant one now, Peter, so introducing one of the youngsters for some added experience is bang on. Brazil have anticipated an aerial bombardment.
Just looks like mass defence.
Yeah, it's a case of needs must at certain times, Peter, and they have to respond to what's being asked of them.
Who's going to make this theirs? There'll be a throw-in. Russia have a sub ready to come on.
I think you have to admire his willingness to keep plugging away, but the manager has done him a big favour, I think, by taking him off. You know, he was looking very, very leggy.
So not long left in this now. Just a few moments from glory. Hit into the middle. And oh, he's got that completely wrong.
I think he deserves credit for getting something away, given that he had to contend with a double dose of closing down.
Alexandro, whipped in. He's gone for it! Back of the net! And that is about as cool as they come. He picked his spot expertly.
Well, you know, sometimes it pays off not to think too much about things, just put your foot through it, and that was a good example. Great contact, and the keeper had very little chance.
Brazil totally rampant here. Out wide to the right. Played out to the right. Hurls himself at it! Goal! He was really quick to react to the initial save, and he has his reward.
Oh look, there's only one player who merits all the praise for that. Not only did he finish it, but his instincts for being where he was were absolutely top-notch.
Russia grab a goal, but it's hard to see it as anything much more than a consolation. Five minutes left on the clock. Looks like a good ball through. Shapes the shoots! Gets good distance on it. There's some activity down on the touchline. It seems there's going to be a change.
Well, with the introduction of such a tall lad now, we may well see a more predictable, lofty route forward, but it's still very hard to deal with that, you know, if they can affect it right.
Thrust towards the front line. It over to the other flank. Gets it back, pumps it upfield. Looks to slip it through. Marquinhos tries to switch the play. Pass needed to be better than that, and he knows it. It's a long forward pass. There's no flag! Russia with a corner and hardly any time left on the clock. Tries a through ball. Assistant referee rightly gives him offside. Final checks on the touchline. A change about to occur. Hoists it high. Good ball. Shade too heavy. Keeper can pick that up. The route one option, looking to force his way through, looks to thread it through. It's been intercepted, and that will come to nothing. Oh, he's caught him there, it's a free kick. Russia are out. Russia fall at the final hurdle. They gave it everything, but it was a bridge too far. Well, these are the moments seared forever painfully on the memory of fans and players. After a campaign of so many highs and lows, the glory has...